what is the best stock drift car? So basically a car from factory as it is that we think is good for drifting.
Oh, I see.
We've both gone Australian. Basically, the idea was it has to be slower than a Supra, but faster than a GR86. So we went with maximum of C700, B700 PI. And after each drag drift zone, we are allowed to put 10 grand worth of upgrades on our car. First person to 3 points wins. Wow, I am really happy with this. The Ford FPV Pursuit, what have you brought?
Well, a Holden Monaro that for reasons is still badged as a Vauxhall.
Well, let's start with this here drift zone.
Yes, otherwise known as a Pontiac GTO, depending on where you are familiar with this car from. Spun.
I had to put the handbrake in to get it sideways, but now once it's going, it's going. Oh, haven't quite spun yet. Just put it in second and leave it there. I imagine it's the same for you, considering we have very similar cars in theory.
I've been doing... Well, I started in third, I'm now in second, now I'm back in third again. Well, it could have been in even more similar cars if you had gone for a Maloo, but... Same... Although that's faster, I think, so it wouldn't have been eligible.
Yes, it is. Ooh, I'll have a number! And it's quite good.
I'm assuming it starts with a 100.
Yes. Is it higher or lower than 50?
Lower.
Is it higher or lower than 25?
Higher.
I have 140.
I have 130, almost exactly.
I have 148,000.
Wow.
It's quite practical having a car that just hangs off the edge because you can get a lot of weight behind you without having an engine there. Right? 10 grand. What do you think your car needs? Go attach it to it. In my basket, I have a race exhaust, intake, engine block, driveline, and a street clutch. I'm losing 40 kilos and gaining 100 exactly horsepower.
9,550 credits for twin turbos, drift suspension, drift gearbox, race driveline, and street intake.
Oh, he's gone for the full build. It already feels good. Yeah, the power I was missing in second is now here. And I can even go into third for this high-speed drift zone. He's painted his car!
It's green!
That's a brilliant modification. That is genius. That is going to be a modification that I do as well.
You could get so much more angle with the suspension. It's brilliant.
Now we're just synchronized. Oh, no, we were synchronized drifting until I binned it.
It still feels like it needs more power to maintain a slide, surprisingly. Not bad, though. I'm
actually quite impressed with the angle that my car
gets. That was not bad.
Stock suspension. But you saying that has inspired me that my next upgrade is going to be a drift suspension. Petrol, I just got a new personal best.
Oh, no.
Is yours higher or lower than 150?
Lower.
Mine is 150.
Oh. Oh, what exactly?
Yeah, well, 0.02.
146.
Ooh, you are getting closer. It's not the gap we had at the beginning. But I fil like you've just given the game away by telling me, basically announcing how good the drift suspension is.
Yes.
Right. For 9,600 credits, I am buying drift, spring and dampers, straight chassis reinforcement, race rear anti-roll bars, sport weight reduction, that I'm not sure on, but I'm going to risk it, race brakes, and a sports fuel system.
Ooh.
Extra 20 horsepower.
For exactly
1 to 200.
10,000 credits, I have upgraded my twin turbos to race ones, put in race front and rear anti-roll bars, and street weight reduction.
Yeah, this feels very distinctly more drift buildy, which I don't necessarily like, because I am usually actually better at drifting the normal cars, if you will. I'm not getting much angle with this. I feel like, oh, maybe I should have left it stock.
I'm somehow not getting as much angle as I was.
The power and the roll bars are making a big difference. Probably would have gotten more out of the roll bars if we'd tuned them.
True, but I don't know what I'm doing with them. I'd probably have made them worse. Okay, second gear is apparently better.
Yeah, I've ruined it. My first stage of tuning was where it was at, I think. On the other hand, it's just the feel that I've ruined. I'm getting the points.
Strangely, it still feels like it doesn't have enough power, and yet I didn't only spend my money on power, which might have been more beneficial.
I've made mistakes. I need to compensate with more power. At the halfway, I have 105,000.
100?
No, 405.
Oh, 430.
Oh, no. I'm going to have to use the rewind joker.
Oh, no. Oh, how did it come back from that? I thought I was gone. I made a real mess of that section, though.
Petrol's got so much more angle. I'm just going in a straight line with smoke coming off the back of my car.
That is lovely around there.
This is a beautiful synchronized drift here. Well, synchronized sort of.
It's only at 70 miles an hour. Oh no. Oh no. That's not gone well.
Come on, hold it out to the end.
Oh, that's not as high a number as I thought it might be.
Oh, I went to take a picture, so I don't know what the number is. Petrol, I have a value. And it starts with an 8.
So does mine.
30.
It was definitely more than that. I'm glad I didn't have to check. It was 875,000.
I know exactly which corner I should have got. I'd lost out in. There was a corner I didn't get any points because I was off in grass. Right, that means it's 2-1. More upgrades, or in my case, I'm going to remove one of them.
Okay, I've gone entirely for power. 9,600, intake, exhaust, cooling, intercooler, and fuel system.
I'm going to hope the drift diff is helpful in some way.
That is a power improvement.
Come on. Let's win it here for the Utes of the world. With a big orange antenna and the rally lights and the big mail bars on the front. Come on, the Ford. I was feeling good until I did that. Making a lot of smoke and a lot of noise.
Speed.
How's yours going?
Keep the angle. This is brilliant. I've got that corner slightly wrong.
It starts with 100.
That's okay, I think. So does mine.
Remember, if I win, it's over. And 60.
And 60.
6.
Yeah, mine's just 160. By 6,000 points, you have sort of won that.
Victory! To the car, actually no, I'd have a Holden. I'd have the Maloo if I had to have a Ute, so I'd have the Monaro.
So would I.
The car we'd rather not have has won by 6,000 points. And what a car it is. Doesn't look very stock anymore. Yours kind of does.
Sort of, apart from the angle of the wheels, yes.
That's a good point.
And that brings an end to today's challenge. As ever, do go and check out Fail's channel, which will be linked in the description. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next one very soon.